That's the baler booked. Looking at the weather, I think I'm definitely going to put the mower on this afternoon. Just had a walk out in the shorter grass out here. It is still damp, so I'm not going to rush. So yep, I think come lunchtime I'm going to knock off the 10 acres over the road here, the little 2-acre paddock down the road down there, and get that organised I think for Friday, and we're going to make hay. So we're off to Dursley now to deliver a 3-metre load of wood chip for a client, and then I'm going to go and look at, I think he said it was a dead holm oak for a client just up the road from there, give him some advice on that. And he's also got 2 weeping ash trees that have got, we already know one of them had first signs of ash dieback. Well, we were there a couple of weeks ago and we ummed and ahed about it. We don't want to cut it down. It's in the middle of the lawn, and like I said to the customer, if it looks a bit scraggy for a while, I mean, we can hope it recovers, but if it should fall down, there's no children out there, there's no pets out there to worry about. It's not going to do any harm. It'll just make a temporary mess. So yeah, I'm going to go and look at that again. They've asked me to look at it again, so we'll look at that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this afternoon getting the mower on and getting the haymaking started. Right, that's that done. Always nice when your regulars call you back and have the time to stop and have a 5-minute chat with you. So they're getting on now and they want a gardener. Well, luckily for me, I know 1 or 2 quite good gardeners, so I've just managed to recommend them a guy who literally lives about a mile that way. So hopefully I've made them happy and I'll make him happy as well. You're welcome, Jason. Time to get out my tapping stick. Some reaction going on in there, and there's some reaction going on in there, but I reckon there's something definitely bad going on behind there. No, there seems to be a void down in the bottom there. I need a pokey stick. Okay. Right. So I reckon there's a decay in the bottom. It's completely hollow in the bowl, hence all this reaction wood at the bottom. And I reckon he's split right up through the middle. And I reckon there's another split going through there. His days are numbered. Sun is shining, sort of. Baler's penciled in, booked, sort of. It's time. Oh, you got plenty in there. Plenty. So I'm going to share something that I do, I've always done when I'm doing mowing, is both my arms are currently set to floating, but when I put the mower on, I always set that one so it doesn't float. And that's basically, if I'm picking up on a head, picking the whole machine up, instead of the whole thing tilting, which it can on the arms, if I lock the far arm down, I haven't got to pick the mower up so high to get it off the ground, if you know what I mean. So I leave this arm this side floating because it helps with following the ground, so at least one arm has got that bit of movement. So I mean, you put the hydraulics in float anyway, but there are times when you want to pick the whole thing up. So yeah, that's what I do. I lock that one shut. So these locked. He's greased enough, I think. Go on, get on it. Always make sure the locking pin pops out. Last thing you want is that coming off. Right, that's that. Right. See, now that's the kind of walkers we want. They stopped, they talked to me, they've asked me about the cattle, we told them all about the cattle, we told them, no, pros and cons, difference between beef and dairy, and how to behave around cattle, and because the one lady was a bit nervous, and now she's gone off quite happy. We said, no, stand your ground, face them, just put your arms out, make yourself look a bit bigger, don't wave and shout, don't run, and I mean, they're not going to walk for the cattle anyway now, but they stopped and asked, and I was more than happy just to give them a bit of advice. So, right, grease gun time. One of these might be handy. Never quite goes to plan, does it? You know. In rehearsal, you didn't do that. In rehearsal, you didn't do that either. They don't make them like they used to, you know. I knew this was run out because when I greased up the topper day before yesterday, it ran out. But Now I know. It's got a new one in it. Oh no, we got it. Okay, I made the hole a little bit bigger because I couldn't find any grease gun, but it's got to have grease. Not much though. Right, let's put him back together, shall we? You want a bit of persuasion juice on there. Should we try that again? I'm going to turn the camera off because I'm going to swear at this now and you don't want to hear it, okay? This is why some folks don't bother with the top link. I mean, you got to do it, but sometimes it's just unnecessary, the battle. Why? Came off easy. Get on there. I whispered sweet nothings along the lines, if you don't go on, you're going in the scrap. Don't you start that in now. Right. Get in there. Go on. I need a cup of tea now. Last thing, and I'm almost out of battery, so I don't get a chance to do it. I just need to retighten the tension of my belts, check the blades, and we're ready to go. Joy. Yeah, well, I just did him back up to where he was. I'd actually already done that, but they are all, you know what, another quarter turn. That made pretty much hardly any difference at all, but that little bit can be the difference between slipping and not. Get on there. Okay, blade, and then we're ready to go. Yes, I can. Oh, just. It's a bit stiff, like me. Okay, so these blades were actually replaced last year. Go back from the videos, you'll find that. So I kind of already know that they're okay because I've only done, oh, I don't know, 40 acres? No, not even that, 20 acres since last year. So compare these now to when we finished. That's dirty. They'll be shiny. Cup of tea. I'm definitely having a cup of tea.